Show, and I am the General DJ Prince Side. And to my right,
I am OG Face Got It, aka Ram Faces, yo mammy, grandmammy, and great grandmammy's favorite pastor, Ham Mercy.
with the Have Mercy, the Have Mercy was my catchphrase. You stole my Have Mercy, but it sounds good. It sounds good, but you stole my Have Mercy. I wanted to tell you that about 10 shows ago. I wanted to.
We've been saying Ham Mercy for years down in the country.
Yeah. But you stole my Have Mercy.
Because, I'm from the country. I ain't from the country. I'm from the country.
I know where you're from. You from all over.
Yeah.
You're definitely from all over.
Oh, yeah.
So how was your weekend, God?
Man, weekend was good, man. Weekend was good, man. Enjoyed the family. Happy glow day to Sonya. It was her birthday this weekend, so spent time, chill, man. Chill.
Oh, you chill.
Yeah.
You did big chilling, a little chilling.
You know me. I chill. Be chillaxing,
Yeah, you be chillaxing, real chillaxing. You really be chillaxing.
And we had a birthday dinner for my grandmother. Her birthday is actually today. Happy heavenly birthday, Grandma City and Aunt Idea. Both of their birthdays today. Both of their birthdays were today 10 years apart. Same birthday, 10 years apart. My grandma Stitt, my Aunt Idea Crawford.
Oh, happy glow day.
Yeah, happy heavenly glow day to both of them.
All right, let's get down to business. I see Quavo and Megan Thee Stallion bagging up Miss Harris. What you think about that?
Some BS. And it's some BS. I'm not a fan of Kamala or Kamala or whatever you want to call her. I ain't a fan of them. I wasn't a fan of seeing her get up on that stage with Kirk Franklin. You talking about let's dance together. I'm just not a fan of Kamala's. She was all of a sudden when she ran for vice president, she became black. Before then, she always said she was Indian.
Yes.
So nah, I'm just not a fan of hers. I still look at all the laws she did down in Cali. A lot of people that she had locked up. The same thing with Biden. I wasn't a fan of him. He should have never been in the seat, but once he got in the seat, y'all should have known that man had coming down with dementia. I know dementia. I've had some family members with it. I don't care what nobody say, talking about his cognitive skills. I know that joker going through dementia.
I know plenty of people with it.
That's why he had that bad day, that bad showing against Trump. Mm-hmm. That was because then the next day when he came down, he had a great showing. But he was in his right mind on that day. When he was up there on that podium against Trump, it was one of them days. I'm just not a fan of Biden because I look at all the draconian drug laws him and Clinton put in office, right, and have so many people locked up all these years. You get more years for, and I'm not condoning selling drugs, but you get more years for selling drugs than you actually get for murder.
You do.
And that's crazy.
You do.
You can get 6 to 8 for a murder case and get 20 to 25, for some yayo. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. And then the 3 strikes and you out. I could have gotten in trouble 20 years ago. Ain't been in no trouble, get hit with a 3rd felony. Now here they come. You go to trial, you looking at life.
Yeah.
That 3 strikes and you get an elbow. That's crazy, man. Yeah. That's crazy. And with him being in office, he could have changed some of them laws that he put into play. Yeah. He the ones brought them to the floor when Clinton was in office. He could have went back and switched all that stuff up, but he chose not to, which is crazy, but it is what it is. He where he's supposed to be at now, home.
Yeah. But another thing I wanted to ask you, you got something big coming up August 11th for the youth. You would like to elaborate on that?
Yeah, let me get that straight address because I don't want to shoot no lie. I try to save my lies because I don't know if it's a lie minimum before we go to ham. I want to get to that gate and Gabriel up there and say, boy, you remember that lie you told? So I try not to tell, I only try not to tell too many lies.
Well, I tell people, they always say, that bring stuff into play. Don't worry about the next person. Worry about yourself.
Yeah, but we're doing it at 500 Poplar Station Northwest in Concord, August 11th from 3 to 8, where we're doing a big back to school pool party. Bring your children out, let them come out, have fun, have nice music, gonna have food, school supplies. We'll have clothes and shoes, and if you want to donate, reach out to me. I'll pull up and pick up donations. I ain't sending nobody no cash out because I know what y'all think folk do with money. So you purchase the stuff, I'll pull up and get it.
Well, let them know how they can reach.
Y'all can reach me at on IG face_ENT, on Facebook Elliot Face Vincent with 2 A's, face with 2 A's. Just put in FAACE on either platform and I'll pull up. I'm the only face with 2 A's.
Now, I wanted to speak about something because it personally affects me as well. Got to stop taking life for granted.
Yeah.
Got to do better by ourselves. I'm one of those that, be big on themselves and want to sit on a platform. But when you can't walk or when you can't get around, and you can't do the things that you used to do, it not just affects you physically, it affects you mentally. So I'm gonna just say, take care of yourself, because I'm in a position now where I don't walk as good as I possibly can. I have to wear braces to get around. So my thing is, and learn to embrace whatever you're going through. I had to learn that. My wife and Face had to get on me to embrace it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to get around. So take care of yourself, do right by yourself, eat a little bit better. Eat a little bit better, do a little bit better, and be very, very cautious of the things that you do. All right, now let's get back to the BS. That was my public service.
And while you're doing that, before we go any further, I just want to send my condolences to the boss of the city family, and Uncle Gator family. So if y'all can just put their families up in y'all prayers, man. We lost 2 legends in the city this weekend, a day after each other. So just pray for both of their families during this time of their bereavement.
Yes.
All right, now let's get back to the BS.
Yeah. Now, getting back to the BS. I really, really, really am enjoying this classic Legends of Hip Hop returning. Bruh, did you hear the new song with Rakim and Nipsey Hussle?
Nah, I ain't heard that one. I ain't heard that one yet.
Oh, big hit. Rakim and Nipsey Hussle. And me and you both is on it. Right now, one of the biggest joints, I listen to it every day when I wake up, The Rock Chain.
Yeah.
With Grab.
Yeah, Grab.
Vince Bleak, Freeway, and
that's hard.
With Petey Crack.
Yeah, Petey Crack.
Listen, these cats who you counted out, these legends, these hip hop pioneers, they coming back. They coming back, and we getting bars.
I'm gonna tell you, coming back with as a monster though, that Juelz Santana.
Oh, yeah, Juelz.
Dipset.
It's like every week you look up, Juelz coming through. Juelz is not playing with him. Juelz is definitely not playing with him.
Yeah, Juelz is doing his thing. Cam ain't dropped really nothing new yet. He just do his freestyles on his show, which is big props to him and Murder Mace. That show's a fool, man.
That show is crazy. I tell you what everybody needs to do. Do me a favor. If you can, if you know Spliff Star, but everybody knows of Spliff Star, Busta Rhymes, Hype Man. He has a funny movie out called The Liquor Store Run. You can watch it on Tubi. It's funny. Man, go watch that movie. Go watch that movie. And I watched the movie Divorce Black. Divorce Black is a good movie to me, but it's
a typical Tyler Perry movie.
It is, but it's for the first time. I'm not gonna say he really bashed the man. He showed that a man that has mental issues,
Yeah,
and that allowed his parent to control him. His mother controlled all of her sons from the foundation. Like whatever she said was law, and that they always did negative things and never had nobody to tell them, no, don't do it. Don't do this, don't do it. It was condoned. It was condoned. Like me, I could say like this. I've done everything under the sun that was wrong. But my parents ain't condone it.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you how my mama done. Only thing she had to do is come sign me out. She let me down now. Teach me a lesson. The lesson wasn't taught at that time, you know, but she taught me a lesson. She left me down there at Fourth and Trade. This thing getting on my darn nerves. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's nerve-wracking.
You really and it's a movie. You just got to watch the movie and bring forth your own understanding. But I just felt if the young man wasn't so pressured and always had to do what he was told as a child and as a man, he didn't stand up for himself as a man to his family, and he took that out on his wife and others. That's how I took it.
Yeah, I ain't finished watching the whole movie. I started. Yes, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me.
I'm like that with certain movies. Certain movies just ain't for me.
Yeah, it wasn't for me.
I could start watching it, but then I got to stop watching it because I ain't agreeing with a lot of stuff.
No, it wasn't for me.
I ain't agreeing with a lot of stuff. And like I said, it ain't for me to pick on somebody or slander somebody. So I just get out the way.
Yeah. And shout out to our girls' gymnastic team for bringing the gold to the United States, man. Simone Biles and them, they brought the gold home for the team championships.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
that's
we shout out. Yeah, and see what our girls and our guys going to do on that ball court. You know?
Oh, yeah, that's coming up. That's coming up.
Yeah, because our girls are looking good, our fellas are looking good. We just can't slip up.
Yeah. Oh, and big shout out to my son, Bobby Otto, and his fiance Kyla. Beautiful, 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 beautiful baby shower Saturday. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I mean, incredible. Well put together. Well put together. Now, Gotti, you was doing a lot of running around Saturday.
Yeah, I was ripping and running and ripping.
Ripping and running and running.
Yes, sir. You know how we run around like a chicken with his head cut off.
we gonna put a lift sign in your car.
That's what I need to put in that lift.
We're gonna put a lift sign in your car.
But you know that's what I do on the 1st, 3rd, and the 15th. I'm a lift driver.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I take my elderly people. Like tomorrow, I'll be busy. I'll be taking folks back and forth to the bank. You know, and different stuff.
Right.
The 1st and the 3rd, and you know, the 3rd will fall tomorrow since the 3rd is actually on Saturday.
Yeah. Well, you always you're a good-hearted young man.
Yeah, so
very young man. When you get my age, I don't know.
Yeah, when I get your age, I might be a dirty old man. But right now, I'm clean.
No, I ain't got that dirty old man. No, man. You know what? I never want to be a dirty old man ever again. You know why? For one, I love my wife, and for two, it's too much stuff out here, man.
Yeah.
Everybody messing with everybody.
They coming out with some new stuff.
And then people talking about, well, I can wear a condom. It's some stuff a condom ain't gonna help.
Yeah.
It's some stuff a condom ain't gonna help. And then you used to have what you call it? What you call it? You used to have your old ones that you used to get. But see, with them old ones, they done touch something new. So they ain't they all
Yeah, but nah, I'm chilling.
Nah.
Just be like, man, you do this, do the nah. I'm chilling. I done got too old.
Yeah, all I want.
I ain't old, I done got mature.
Well, I'm old.
You know, the only thing old about me is my money. You know, I done got mature.
Well, I'm
hey,
old.
Baby.
Boy, you killed me.
Yeah, I had to tell her, hey, I loves it's you.
Yeah, she loves it's you too.
Yeah, I loves it's you, baby. Yes, I apologize. I departed from you. We back now, though. I brought you back and you brought me back.
Oh, let me say, our partner in crime, Miss Jersey, couldn't make it today.
Yeah.
She had personal things that she had to do. We got you, Jersey, but Jersey, I'm gonna tell you like this. And I'm standing live in front of everybody that check us out. We need our sips.
Yeah. Forget like Fred G and fatten your lips.
And sweetie girl, I know you be watching us too. We need our cakes.
Oh, she made some good cupcakes this weekend. She had some cheesecake cupcakes, some strawberry. You know, I'm from the country, so I don't know how to. I say strawberry cupcakes. And then she had some cupcakes with some Aunt Betty crib in it. All of them were good. All of them were good.
With Aunt Betty's crib.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I love Aunt Betty's crib. I ain't never had no issue going to Aunt Betty's crib.
I ain't been to Aunt Betty's crib in a while.
Boy, that's my favorite auntie next to my auntie mama. I love Aunt Betty.
You know, I ain't been to Aunt Betty's crib in a minute.
Boy, I love going to Aunt Betty's crib. She always open me with welcome arms.
When I go to Aunt Betty's crib, I always get into trouble.
No, Aunt Betty told me to tell you to stay from around yonder. That's why Aunt Betty told me, she said, when you see Prince, you tell Prince don't come back. So
Betty's crib.
Yeah, you banned from Aunt Betty.
I always start something.
Yeah, she said you can come in the yard, but you can't come in the house.
Yeah, boy.
She said you can come in the yard, you can chill with everybody outside, but you can't come in the house. She said you banned from inside the house.
Yeah, I believe her.
Yeah, Aunt Betty said you can't come in the crib.
I believe her.
Yeah, you can't come in the crib.
I done a lot of disturbing peace.
Yeah.
So, I worse than Ludacris.
Yeah, so you can't. You can't come in Aunt Betty crib.
Now, me and you was having a conversation. I'm glad that we had on this show. Now, I want you to tell me why Turk is your favorite hot boy.
I like Turk, man. When Turk first came out, Turk was hot, man. You couldn't really tell the difference between Turk and Wayne. Because when they first started, Wayne really was like how Kobe was with Mike. You feel me?
Okay.
That's how Turk and Weezy was. Okay. Weezy always looked up to Turk. You know, Turk was always mine. And then when he got there and, you know, he did what he done, that gave me more respect for Turk. You feel me?
Yeah.
When he done what he done, I said, boy, he a real one.
Oh, he a real hot boy.
Yeah, he a real one. You know, so when he done that, I say, boy.
He doubled up.
Yeah, he doubled up my respect level. You know, now everybody trying to come at him, but you can't have a hot boy reunion without Turk.
No.
It won't work. They first couple albums, Turk had a lot of good verses on there.
He did.
You know, on that Guerrilla Warfare, Turk probably had the hottest song on that album. You know, so you can't slip on Turk, man. BG fine now.
Now that was my guy.
Yeah, BG fine.
BG my guy.
BG a real one. I respect him, you know.
Like now, BG came back with a vengeance.
Yeah, but him and the Birdman song, you know, that's all right. But they need to sit down and talk, man, and keep all that mess off the internet. Cause they, you know, like my hair long, but they doing hair long like other folk. You feel me?
Yeah.
They doing some female stuff and that.
You know what? And I like you said that. You know, my daughter Lola, she went on social media Friday or either Thursday, and she posted the best thing I've ever heard somebody post on social media.
What's that?
Facebook is not a diary.
Yeah, it ain't. Everybody sit up there and talk about their relationships on Facebook and
Put your
Instagram.
personal business.
Put your business out, and then next thing you know, you right there. Y'all back together 2-3 weeks later. Y'all done put everybody's business out. You done call this man a shrimp.
And you done call.
He say you smell like goddamn coming out the sea.
And not just.
And then y'all both back together.
But it's not just relationships. People talking about their family members or their best friends.
And then y'all right back cool.
Yeah.
And everybody who done went up on the comment and something.
Looking stupid.
Now they looking stupid because y'all back cool. Now they can't come around y'all.
Because you done read the comments.
Yep.
Now if you read the comments, they be like, oh, that's how you feel.
That's how you feel.
That's how you feel? I got you.
Yep.
Don't come around me.
That's when I see somebody's stuff on Facebook and they talking about somebody, just going right on back.
Yeah, I do that too.
What you think I need to do? Whatever you feel best for you. That's it. I'm not giving no advice. My advice is pray about it.
And what I do, I ain't gonna lie to you. You talk about somebody that's close to me, and if you block them, if I'm lying, I'm done. I'm gonna call them and tell them what you said. So don't go faking to them when you get to the house, because they already know.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nothing, but it ain't my business. But y'all best to act like you got some sense, man, when you give them this social media.
Yeah, stop taking that stuff to social media.
Yeah, and that's how a lot of y'all jokers got there and getting them Ricos too.
What? Talk about it. Talk about it.
Getting them Ricos, you going online with all these guns, all this money.
Drugs.
Ain't got their job. The internet ain't for you to sell drugs. Mm-hmm. It ain't for you to go in there with your pack and say, oh, this line that came in, this line that came in. Boy, you ready to go got there and you're throwing rocks at the penitentiary, as the old folk used to say. So it ain't for that, man. Quit putting all that mess out there, man. Letting people know what you got. Because you do got ops. You done put all your guns up there so they know how they got to come at you.
Yeah,
you don't never let your left hand know what your right hand doing. Some of y'all done forgot that principle, man.
And a lot of y'all, you know what y'all make me laugh at, y'all? You know what make me laugh at? Let me tell you what make me laugh at them the most. They put up something, right? But they got masks on, and then they got their guns, but it comes from your page. And then what you doing is, it's coming from your page, and everybody that's in there masked up with you, you tagged them.
And if you ain't tagged them, they know who they is anyway. Y'all best believe, not just CMPD, every PD in America has a cyber task force just to look and see what y'all dummies doing. And that's what I'm going to call you. I got to get like Fred G, and I don't like using that word, but some of y'all some big dummies.
Big dummies.
And the G stands for goofy. Because some of you just some goofies.
And you going to be like Elizabeth. Coming to see her.
Coming. So y'all, you better act like you got some sense, man.
And then when you get knocked, you ain't the person you say you is.
Nah.
Because you be telling us, man, I can't stay in this pod. I got to get out this pod.
Yeah, you checking off. Because you done ran into some of your ops in there. You don't want to put your hands up and go on in the stall and do what you got to do. You want to make a scene out there in the rec room so that got there and CO can save you. Y'all ain't about that like portraying that y'all.
And you know what? Y'all just don't understand. When we was going to college, we was going to, that's what I'm gonna call it. I ain't gonna give it the proper name. But when we was going to college, no way we had the luxuries y'all got now.
Mm-mm. We had mass break. And this is what mass break was when we was on Spectre Drive. You was in the trailers. Mass break would be all the guards go on break at one time for a whole hour.
Mm-hmm.
They put you outside the trailer, on the basketball court, lock the door. Ain't no guards around. So if you wasn't good with these, you got thumped on.
Yeah.
So you had to make sure you was
nice with your hand.
Yeah, in proper protocol.
Right.
Jokers have more respect locked up than they do out here.
Yeah.
I've realized people have more respect for people when you're locked up than they have for people out here in society.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
But that's the way it is.
Because, you know, you got to have respect for folk and now somebody tap upside your head.
Tap on your head.
You know. So it's just, I don't know. This generation, man, is, we just got to find a different way to reach them. And I'm not sure. And I can't sit up and, we can't put it on the parenting because I can't, you know, my moms, you seen how we were raised. Me and all my sisters and brothers all raised the same way.
And I always tell you how I was raised.
Yeah.
That was just me.
I chose to do that. So I can't put it on the parents. You know,
Uh-huh.
I was a hard head. I had the OGs telling me, boy, sit down, don't do this, don't do that. You're smart, go to school, go to college. Man, this going to school wasn't putting no money in my pocket. And that's why I tell people now, we're trying to reach these young kids. We have to do something incentive-based that's going to put something in their pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can teach them a trade and say, do this, do that. When you get out of school, you're going to be 1,000 there. You're going to make some money. You're going to be able to do this. You're going to be able to. But at that present time, they have nothing.
No.
You know, they eating oodles and noodles. You know, might have been like we were eating syrup sandwiches. You know, nothing but water and bread. Eating a wish sandwich, wish you had a piece of meat on your bread. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
But, you know, so it's hard to try to teach these kids something. And especially with the internet now, with them seeing how everybody else is living. And I tell a lot of these kids, these rappers and a lot of people y'all watching are wearing somebody else's stuff.
They lease it.
Yeah.
They
not
cars,
even,
they lease the check. They even lease the jewelry.
The jury, they ain't leasing. If you see, I tell them, if you see these big jewelers in these videos and at these concerts on the front row, they sticking around because they gotta get their jewelry back right after the show.
Exactly.
Right after the video, because so many rappers and entertainers
have walked
off, swept and down, they got robbed. So they've lost out. You know, so now they there. So if you see these Johnny Chang and all of them, Jimmy Yang or whomever else, you know, in these videos, you know why they're in these videos. Because them rappers ain't got it the way they do. A lot of these rappers really are not making it.
And if you see rappers, the biggest thing when they doing these songs in the jewelry stores, they're doing these videos in the jewelry store, they're borrowing it while they're in the jewelry store. And the person just ain't trusting nobody to leave.
And they're gonna let you do it, and that's giving them some good, you know, recognition. And they're gonna have you coming in that shop with them, boy, that's nice. But you know, them artists ain't affording a lot of this stuff, man.
No, like the cars. A lot of those cars be leased.
Yeah.
A lot of them fur coats
but
and all that
but I'm gonna be honest with the artists who leasing the cars, they doing the smartest thing is by leasing. Yeah. Because if you go out and you buy a car $160,000, as soon as you pull it off the lot, it depreciated. Mm-hmm. By the time you sell it, you're gonna get close to half of your money for it. You know, unless it's a classic and you hold it for 20 some odd years.
Right.
You know, so that's the smartest thing artists can do is lease a vehicle.
Yeah.
You know, and after every 2-3 years, go and get the new thing smoking. You know, that's now for y'all artists that's doing that, kudos. Don't be going out here spending all that money on these cars, man. And you can only drive one at a time in a darn way.
Let me tell you one of the greatest things I saw today. I mean, this week. I can't recall what day it was, but I know it was this week. Finesse 2 Times. Shout out to Finesse 2 Times. His partner that took the entire bid, that did the full 10 years, so Finesse could come out here and pursue the rest of his rap career, came home this week. Finesse 2 Times gave this man a brand new. He had him come see him before he went to the halfway house. He had him come see him. He blessed this man with big amounts of money. I'm not going to say the number over the air. He gave this man a vehicle. I ain't going to say the name of the vehicle. And he gave him a wardrobe out of this world.
What you supposed to do? Somebody solid.
He said, this is for you doing 10 years for me, so I could come out here and do this.
Mm.
And that man was like, he was surprised. He ain't know what he was coming home to.
Yeah.
But that's how you do it. He ain't give him no pack. He gave him stuff that he needed.
You know what? Boy, you come home, boy, your homeboy here. Go make you some money.
Listen, numerous times I came. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Boy, you gonna make you some money. I can't give you no money, but I
can give you this.
I can teach you how to fish. You gotta pull your own fish out. You feel me?
Yeah.
But we have to stop doing that when people come home, man. So
just bless them.
Yeah, bless them. Even if it ain't number $20, $30, bro. That's all I can get. But give them change or get them something, but don't give them nothing to put them right back in there.
No.
You know, especially they come home, we're supposed to be rehabilitated. So allow them to be rehabilitated.
You said the magic word, supposed to be.
Yeah, supposed to be. But we know how that works.
Yeah, we know how that works. I ain't gonna say that. I'm the biggest dummy of all.
But we know how that works. I've been watching my girl Chocolate Drop, baddest. You know what I'm talking about, right? Little chick she from here in the city. Chocolate the baddest. They've been playing them.
Yeah. You told they playing it on Power 98.
Yeah, they've been pushing them, man. I'm proud of them. Boy, she went at your boy. What's your boy name? Who used to be with Thugger? What's your boy name? Was with Rich Gang.
Who, Rich Homie?
Rich Homie. Boy, she went
you told me about
boy, she went at Rich Homie neck. Do you hear me? Boy, she went at Rich Homie neck, man. She went at him hard. He don't. A lot of folks been coming for Rich Homie lately, so I don't know what he's doing. He itching people the wrong way.
Yeah, I see too, where the new judge denied Thugger a new trial or a mistrial.
Yeah, but some more stuff coming out. Thugger gonna come home, man. That mess ain't been nothing but a goddamn circus. That's all. That woman who's the prosecutor there.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but like what the woman y'all got, some of y'all gonna vote for going into the presidency. That's all she is. They one and the same. They one and the same. But yeah, hopefully she lose her license after this trial, cause she done a bunch of mess.
And R. Kelly, he appealed his, so we're gonna see what goes on with that.
They might do them like they did Bill. After they get what they want out of it, he might let them come on home. We see how they done Bill.
And they ain't mess with Bill no more.
They mess with him no more. Got what they needed from him.
Yes, they did.
And then come on home. They're going to get what they need from Kels. And they may let them come home. I don't know what they done. You know, all the ones that know is him and
nobody was there.
And the man upstairs. So I don't know the ages. I don't know the ages in them states. Myself personally, if I'm in my 30s, I ain't messing with nobody in their teens.
No.
But that's just me. They ain't everybody. But you know, in some states, like as here in North Carolina, because I went through a problem with one of my friends' daughters. We used to go and get her all the time. You know, and ex-police well, we can just get her for being runaway. We can't get her for statutory if she's condoning to it, you know.
Right.
If she's saying it's cool, because in North Carolina, if you're 16, you can date whomever. Don't matter how old they are. You know, which to me is a crazy but law.
Yeah, because I'm still a child.
You know, but in North Carolina, it's 16, so I don't know what the age are in them other states. You know. And then I'm still with the parents. The parents need to be kicked in their tail too. Because I ain't sending my babies nowhere.
Me neither.
My son a heck of a rapper. But you ain't finna have no. And I love Cash Money. Baby can't call me and say, hey, send your son up here with me. You know, he might be a stand-up dude. But there's been some stories about baby.
Yeah.
You know, I can't send him up there.
It ain't just been stories. It's been a couple of videos.
You know, I can't send them up there. You know, and I want my son to make it, but I don't want to make it that bad. I don't want to make them that bad. You know, no, sir. Don't want nobody be doing no pound town on none of my kids, male or female. No, sir. I ain't sending my children nowhere.
Take that.
No, we ain't going to see Diddy. We ain't bad boy, nothing. You know, I don't know who Diddy ticked off. You know.
Oh, but you know he out.
Yeah, they ain't picked him up. They don't have the evidence they looking for right now. They trying to get it concrete silk cause he got enough money where he gonna pay some of the top of the line lawyers.
Oh yeah.
So they have to make sure they have an airtight case if they do come with something.
Yeah, he just being low
on there. You know, what he done with Cassidy didn't make sense. You know, but
that didn't make
sense.
But
But everybody, you know, does stuff. You do stuff, and everybody's entitled to be forgiven if he truly changed who he is. You know, I believe everybody can be forgiven except a predator. I can't stand a Chester. I'm sorry. I'm just going to leave that alone before I go somewhere else with it. But I can't stand a Chester. You know, anything else, you can be forgiven for.
Yeah.
You know, he whooped her. He shouldn't have whooped her. Somebody should have whooped him for whooping her like that. But, you know, if he went and got counseling as he said he did, and he changed who he was as a person, and he hasn't put his hands on any more women, you know, kudos to you, Mr. Combs. But if you didn't touch another one, whatever coming to you need to come to you. You know, but I just hope he did nothing too wrong, you know.
Yeah.
And all them computers they got, we'll see. Because they took all the computers from a couple of his addresses. So we'll just see how that come out.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see how that come out. So it just be looking bad when you tick folk off. That's why I always tell people, when you're up here, don't boosh on the folks down here. Because your boosh always drop down, but eventually you're going to be swallowing your own boosh.
Yeah, don't boosh on. When you, like you said, when you up here,
yeah, don't
boosh on people down here, and don't boosh down on the people above you. Yeah. Because that's where the call comes from.
So you boosted on somebody wrong and they came and hollered at you, man.
You're doing a little too much.
That's why Oprah and Tyler stay in the places they are. They doing good, but they know not to go too far. And you know, and it's sad to say that with America, but it's still certain stuff you can't say.
Now, it's funny that you brought that up with the Tyler, because one thing I do have to give Tyler Perry, like a lot, majority, 99.9 of his movies, he is male bashing.
Yeah.
But one thing I do say, that the entire cast is, even Megan Good said, Tyler Perry was the first person to ever pay what she was worth.
That's good.
To ever, out of all these movies and TV shows and stuff she was on, that's the first time she ever was paid properly.
Yeah.
And I went back and looked. Megan been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, well, that's good. And maybe what my girl Cookie was doing, you know, is gonna help sisters further along, you know, even though she went out on her rant and said what she felt, you know, ain't nobody trying to pay me. She went at Oprah neck and a couple other folks.
Yeah. And
hopefully it helps them start paying our sisters what they deserve, you know, in the acting circuit.
Oh, and speaking upon our sisters in the acting circuit, R.I.P. Erica Ash.
Yeah.
Erica Ash. She was great in a lot of movies, and that Uncle Drew movie, and on the Husbands of Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yes, and on the Husbands of Hollywood. 46 years old and gone.
Yeah. We gotta watch what we eating. We gotta watch how we living, and gotta watch how you moving.
And watch what you say about others, because it comes back to you.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, I don't care how bad you piss me off, and you done heard me say, you can belittle me, you can call me anything under the sun, you can write whatever you want to write about me. Guess what? I love you.
Not me. Don't write no statement on me. You write a statement on me, that love gone. I'm sorry.
I love you.
No, I don't love you.
I ain't gonna put no hatred in my heart towards nobody.
And just go down there and put that paperwork.
Now that's different.
And some false paperwork at that.
That's different.
Oh no.
That's different. Then I might have to resort to my old ways.
Nah, I'm just gonna cut you off. Feed you with a long handle spoon.
I don't like that now. Yeah. I definitely don't like that.
But did you watch the interview between Cam and the baby?
You know I watched it because I called you and told you.
Did you watch the whole video? So I just want folks to know. You know.
I called you and told you I watched
it. You know, so I had to repost it. But you know, Cam asked him, what parts of Charlotte do you not go to? He said West Charlotte. He said North Charlotte. He said East Charlotte. So then Cam said, well, you might well just go to South Charlotte down in Ballantyne. And he said, yeah, South Charlotte. He said, whoa. Exit 4. Don't stay off exit 4.
He did.
And Cam said, hell, you know, we the only street he named. We the only exit. He just called y'all sides. He definitively said, stay off exit 4.
He did.
You know, but exit 4 is no longer that way. We are now, exit 4 is now being cleaned up, and it's being a nice area for you to bring your family and your children to reside in. So y'all come and look at the homes that are going up for rent in the apartments and condos over in the exit 3, exit 4 area. Come on over.
Now, everybody that watches the Party Partnership Show, did you acknowledge as he was speaking on exit 4 very positively how he had that sinister smile on his face? But
we're a great community. We're revitalizing that area. It's being revitalized, and it's a perfect area for you to bring your family.
Okay.
So y'all come on to exit 3, exit 4.
Exit 4 right up my alley.
Yeah.
I dig exit 4.
You know, so
too.
Yeah, so y'all come on out, man. Y'all move to the city. That's a nice area for you to move in, bring your businesses. We're looking for new businesses to come through in the area and open up and show love to the community. So come on to exit 3, exit 4. If y'all know what it is, it's Elwood Road and Nation Forward, the real foe. That's the reason the city throw up the foes. Okay. All right.
Do you live on exit 4?
I'm from the Trey and the foe. So I just had to let everybody know where the foe come from. You feel me? So that's where the foe come from. You know, everybody.
I thought the foe came from 704.
No, the foe come from exit 4. That's me and Flat Nose. We you know, the foe come from exit 4.
Okay.
You know, shout out Down and Dirty, man. But yeah, the foe come from exit 4. We started that. So, you know, other folks, and you know, flattery, you know, when somebody bites you, that's the best show of flattery. You know, folks enjoying what you're doing.
Okay, exactly.
You know, so we were the first ones throwing up the foe. Then the whole city embraced it. They started throwing up the foe. Okay. You know, so and that's fine. We embrace that. Thank you all for putting the foe on the map. We thank y'all.
Boy, you're a piece of work.
I just want, you know, but that's the origination of it. You know, it's like hip hop. Somebody trying to say Eminem or Vanilla Ice started hip hop. You know, or the Beastie Boys, or you know, Soulja Boy or somebody. You know, and then you have to really let them know the origin of everything. So I just had to let everyone know the origin of the 4. You know, it came from exit 4. South Side with an F.
Is this a proven fact?
Yeah, it's a proven fact.
Okay.
It's a proven fact.
If you tell me, I'm going to believe it now.
Yeah, it's a proven fact. 4 started on exit 4. Then it, you know, it migrated around the city, and then other folks who used to be the thumb went from the thumb to the foe. You know,
The thumb is north.
yeah, they also took the four as well, so it was okay. You know, it was all right.
So they stole from the south.
I ain't gonna say they borrowed it. They embraced the four, so they used it as well, and that's fine. Flattery at its finest.
Boy, you're a piece of work.
I love all my North Charlotte brothers, though. They know that we jug at each other about the foe.
I bet y'all do.
Yeah, it's all love.
I bet y'all do.
I got a cousin Edward. He from over there, and you know, man, we y'all didn't start the foe. We go back and forward. You know, it's all love. It's all love.
That's one thing I love about the South. The South got a lot of love.
Yeah.
South got a lot of love. And
we need to push it a little more.
Yeah, ain't nothing like love.
Yeah,
man.
we need to push it a little more because we still having too many homicides in the city, man. And too many shootings and people shooting up places where everybody at and innocent people getting hit and killed. You know, that's crazy. You know, I don't condone violence. But if you got an issue with somebody, get that person. Don't get everybody that's there. You ain't got the problem with everybody. But you got some suckers, and that's what they are, suckers. You just go through and you just hit everything. Because you ain't man or woman enough to walk up on the person you got the issue with.
And a big problem be 90% of the time you don't even hit the person that it's meant for.
And the person ain't even there. You done got the wrong low, the wrong addy, and you just going off. This is what somebody say they at.
That's why when I sit here, I have family members, little young mate jokers. I'm going to spend. What you going over there for? Don't do that. Let me talk to you. Don't you know that's somebody's grandma's house?
Yeah.
Or somebody's mama's house? Don't you know it's kids in that house?
Better go spend some money.
Yeah.
Go spend a book.
Go spend something.
Yeah. Spend a bottle. Go find you a little chick and play spin the bottle with and twist that thing around. That's the best thing, to spend a bottle.
But one thing that I like,
try to get a model.
One thing I like that I'm starting to see a lot of older gentlemen do now, a lot of older gentlemen, instead of ignoring our young men and young women, are starting to speak to them.
Yeah, because that was the issue, because you had the bridge that was there was cracked in the middle. Mm-hmm. So you had the elders not speaking with the youth, and you had the youth not speaking with the elders. Right. The elders were kind of, skeptical of dealing with the youth because they was thinking they were too high-headed, mm-hmm. Not knowing what I can say to this young man or young woman, because they may take it the wrong way and try to do something to me. And the young folk ain't want to talk to the old folk because they think the old folk know everything. They ain't talking to them. They think they know everything. They going to tell me what I'm doing wrong. So... And that's good that bridge is being closed,
And it was, like I said, it was a couple of months ago when I was over on the west side and I was coming out doing an event. And there was a bunch of young men and I saw how y'all doing, young kings. And they stopped and they turned around and looked. And I stopped, I looked. And they was like, man, that mean a lot coming from somebody older. They always saying something about us, this, that. We ain't get to no deep conversation, but they are kings. They are queens.
Yeah.
And I acknowledge them as that. And it's the way you approach the youth that makes them respond with it. Whatever reaction you give to them, is what they're going to give you back.
Every reaction, what my mom used to tell me before she used to pull out Old Yellow. God, that was the name of the belt. The belt had a name, Old Yellow. And they joke a bit too. They joke was vicious. But before she pull out Old Yellow, she say, now, Elliot, and you know how soft she speaks.
Yeah, she speaks very soft.
Elliot, every action has an equal or worse reaction from what you done. And what you done in school today was not right. So come on in here. So I remember them, that'd be the times you think you done got over something. You done took your bath, get ready for bed, thinking you're good before you get to dry off good. Elliot, come out the bathroom right beside her room. Come on in here. I didn't forget. And me and Old Yeller, I couldn't train Old Yeller. I've been able to train a lot of dogs. Old Yeller, I couldn't train them. That joker had a mean bite on him.
I can't see.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
mom beating him.
Man, Old Yeller.
Too nice.
Boy, Old Yeller was. Old Yeller was vicious, boy. Boy, Old Yeller was something. Old Yeller and Mr. Knox.
Who was Mr. Knox?
Mr. Knox, my stepdaddy had him. We had to retire Mr. Knox.
Oh.
We had to knot him up. After we knotted him up, Mr. Knox was gone. Mr. Knox was ruthless.
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Knox was ruthless, boy. Mr. Knox tried, Mr. Knox would knock you up, whip you up. We had to put some speed bumps on him. And put some speed bumps on him. That was over with.
Oh.
We ain't had that issue no more.
Oh. Mm-mm. Mr. Knox got knotted.
Yeah, Mr. Knox got knotted and the owner too. Once we knotted the owner, Mr. Knox went to the wayside.
Oh,
yeah, well, no, Mr. Knox was crucial. But got there and Old Yeller, we couldn't retire. Old Yeller just had to take Old Yeller, had to take them bites. Mr. Knox, no sir. Got to a certain age, Mr. Knox had to be retired.
So wait a minute. What about Mr. Chicken? Did he ever get you?
Oh yeah. I ain't rock with Chick though. Chick was too strong. My daddy's strong as an ox, man. There ain't no. Remember, it's strong. He can run. I remember that joker had my brother had Los on his neck. Los had been about 6 Sam. So I'm about 17 at the time. I think I outrun my pop. He outran me with my brother on his neck. And Chick strong, that joker. It only took one time. My pops had to get on me one time. He had to get on me no more. That's all it take. And his hands were quick. They ain't as quick as mine. So if you watching this, Pop, your hands as quick as mine no more. But I ain't gonna let him grab me.
I'm like you. My pops. I'm being honest, my pops got at me like twice. He got me at twice. Once when I was a young buck, and he whipped me. Had the worst whipping. No, I ain't no whipping worse than one my mama was giving me. But
them mama whippings always did something to your spirit.
Yeah, but my pops, he put them paws on me one time.
That was my Uncle Leonard.
That was a different. I ain't even want them.
Uncle Leonard only had to give me once.
I ain't want.
Once you hit 12 years old, you know how Jesus became a man. Jesus became a man at 12. So the house was biblical. When you turn 12, you became a man. So after 12 years old, you don't take a belt no more. You take these. So I only took Uncle Leonard one time. I was done after that. I was on the straight and narrow.
That joker hit me one time. I was defending my sister. Like, he was getting ready to beat my sister, my baby sister. And I'm like, nah. I've been fighting grown men and everything. That's why I knew my hands deadly. Nice. I'm knocking jokers out, putting them to sleep. So when he got ready to beat my little sister, like, nah, that ain't what we doing. And he was like, what you say to me, boy? So my stepmother was like, he ain't say nothing. I said, yes, I did, Mom. I said, you ain't doing nothing. He said, oh, you think you bad? He said, I heard about you, boy. You got a couple fights under your belt and you think you're grown man. You smelling your own piss now, huh? I forget. I remember the words clearly. He said, well, come on. I squared up, threw a couple of jabs. Oh, he said, oh, you gonna hit me for real? Yeah, I gave him 2 to the body. Boom, boom. Got him. The next punch was a closed hand, knocked me over the table and into the fish tank. I was straight.
Swimming with the fishes.
Never again. Never again. And my pops, my mother husband, never put his hands on him. Never, but his punishments was the worst.
Let's tell my mom beat me.
I'm a DJ, so back then we ain't had these computers and none of that. We had to use our turntables, our records, and them. Bruh, he would put me on punishment and take the needles to my turntable.
And had you watching the turntable.
You just looking down. You can't even do nothing. Without the needles, nothing don't play.
My mom used to tell me, she said, you want to go outside? You want old yellow? Give me old yellow. Give me old yellow. I couldn't stand being in the house. You know, we had no game systems. We wasn't fortunate enough to have the Ataris and the Nintendos or none of that. I ain't getting none of that till I got my teenage years. You know, and I got to doing stuff I was doing. You know, to be able to afford it. So we were outside. I couldn't play no ball. I couldn't play football. I couldn't shoot no ball. Couldn't play roller bat. No, go ahead and bring old yellow.
Now, you know what's funny? You said, I never had none of those because I never wanted them. I'm not a video type dude.
I love video games. I used to go to my auntie mama house, go over there with my cousin Chris and them. They had that Atari. I get on that Atari. And then homeboy, my homeboy name, they had moved out here from DC. Can't remember his name. He had moved to the hood though. They were the first ones with Nintendo. I'll go to their house. And then Maurice Hill got one. And you have to play Contra. We ended up getting a Nintendo because Maurice ended up getting something else. We got his old Nintendo. You have to blow the cartridges out.
Yeah.
And blow them things out, put them back in there and get on that duck hunting, that Contra. That was my thing.
I'm going to be honest with you. The first time I started playing
and Tecmo Bowl
video games, like the game systems, like my boys had them when we was in New Jersey, but I never played it till we moved down here, 2004. They had a game called Crash Bandicoot, and then they had the Mike Tyson boxing game.
Yeah, that Mike Tyson.
And I played the basketball game.
That NBA Jams.
And then
he's on fire.
And then the next thing I ever played was the Switch, you know, the game
Nintendo with Switch where you could that was not Nintendo.
What is that?
Where you could do bowling, the Wii.
That was the next one. And my wife bought that in 2011.
I got it.
And now we got it now. I never played games. And only thing I played with the Wii was the bowling.
Yeah, I was a game fanatic.
And the Pac-Man. Now, I'm a Pac-Man junkie. Yeah. I did used to go to the laundromats when I was coming up.
Yeah, Pac-Man and
what you go to
shooting
Galaxy.
Gallagher,
Galaxy or Gallagher, whatever. I got them 2 games on my tablet. I played.
Yeah, got them little shooting games, Starship.
Yeah,
we had good times back then, man. If we could go back then, man, before all this social media. I love social media because everybody can see us every week.
Yeah.
But I hate social media because it messed up so much stuff. You know, you don't have family time no more. Mm-hmm. You know, you can be in the room with your old lady or with your kids. Ain't nobody said a word for a whole hour. Everybody like this.
Yeah.
Everybody on their phone. Ain't nobody said
on
a
word.
Laptop, tablet, telephone. Ain't nobody sat up and said nothing to each other at all. A word.
And the biggest thing, when people wake up in the morning, they grab the phone.
Yep.
Before they even say good morning or brush their teeth.
Yep.
That's
Look at the phone and laugh, and the phone crack from the hot breath.
Boy, you stupid. Oh, let me let y'all know. August 9th, man. We got Groove from Groove Be Chill, man. He's going to be out there with us at Skyline Nights. It's going down real big. The Connected House Party Pajama Jam. Boy, I'm going to have a ball that night. It's going down real big. And then August 16th, we back at it. Memory Lane, baby. We going down Memory Lane. You feel me?
Show G on the ticket.
Part 3. Yeah. Memory Lane. Do you know what's going to happen? Some of the hottest acts in the city going to be there. And me, Prince, I'm on the 1s and 2s. And don't forget, my lovely hostess, the lovely E and Miss Nia. Oh, it's going to be a big Connected bash, man. Big. And that's at Crown Station. And you know that sound system is monstrous. Man, make sure y'all be in the building because it's best to stay connected.
All the time.
It's best to stay connected.
Shout out. We have to work on these police officers too. I didn't want to speak on it because I get upset every time I think about it. But pray for that family as well. Miss Sonia Massey, who lost her life by just sitting up telling somebody, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And she lost her life. So we have to work on these relations. Once they start getting okay, something else happens, and then that messes up the relationship between the people who are supposed to serve and protect, and then us, the ones who they're supposed to serve and protect. So something that needs to be done. I don't know if they need to do more mental testing before they bring officers onto the force, more cognitive tests, just to see how they are mentally before you bring them on. Prayers for Freak family. They chose not to charge any of the officers on that. But we just have to do something different between the relations between police officers and citizens.
The police officers just getting out of hand.
So we're gonna have to do something, and it's not all officers.
No.
But it's making a bad light to the good officers. When you have a bad seed and that seed is bad, it's like a leaf on a tree. If you allow that leaf to stay on that tree, eventually it's gonna corrupt the whole tree and the tree gonna die. If you see a bad leaf on the plant, you take it off. So we just have to figure out something. We have to figure out something because it's getting outrageous. Please do not forget to vote if you can vote, but not just this election, all elections. Y'all keep talking about 2025, the 2025 plan. That's just not Trump. So quit saying, when Trump get in office, that's coming from your House of Representatives and your senators, your congressmen. So y'all need to pay attention who y'all putting in office other than just the president. Worry about who's running your local government and your state government and your judicial government. Pay attention who y'all putting in these district attorney seats, because all skin folk ain't kinfolk.
With that being said, y'all know what it is, man. It's me, General Prince Sa of the Party Punishers, and my partner in crime, OG Face Gotti from Connected. We out of here.